Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. So Ayan, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, the first thing is regarding, for example, if we starting from the first only, like Bhopal. So Bhopal and MP. So most of the questions they will start asking, like chairman. First, actually, you have experience of interview? No. So what little bit I'm going to tell you regarding the experience. Okay, so that you should not be nervous
Yeah.
there, because most of the time those who appear the
Yes.
first time they got nervous, and that is normal actually. It is not abnormal situation. So you should not worry about interview at all there. First important, you should keep in mind, you should not worry. And these guys are not that type of guys that it is projected in internet or in WhatsApp or any social media. Okay, they are very cool guy, correct? Very peaceful guy. So the problem is this: ki when we enter into that room, we think that ki, oh, say they can ask anything, I cannot answer so many questions. ऐसा nothing. They are not going to ask anything like this, because ऐसा नहीं है कि whatever comes into their mind, they will going to ask you questions. Your 90% questions they ask you from the deaf only. They ask questions outside the depth only when they are not getting enough material in the depth. For example, you have not mentioned any interest, hobby, or anything. They need to talk with you, correct? So, how they
Yes.
can talk with you? Because they are not relatives, so they start talking about the relatives. So they need to talk with you. So they just want to talk with you. First important. Second important is they are not going to check your knowledge. Keep your in mind, because knowledge already has been checked. That is the reason you
Yes.
are before them. So knowledge they are not going to check. They are just going to check your attitude, your behavior, correct, and your honesty. How much honest you are there when you answer the questions. Sometimes we prepare the answers there itself, and that is dishonest basically, because you are not aware about it, especially with questions
Yes.
related with personality, questions related with your home state, hometown, regarding that. For example, if they ask questions regarding Bhopal, what are the challenges Bhopal city is facing? Now you start thinking about what things should be there. That means you are just making the answers, you are not aware about it. If you are aware, automatically you will say, in my city cleanliness is not there, traffic issue is there, industry is not set up, economy wise not that great, correct? This type of challenges you can give. And what is the strength is in your city is there. आप फिर से सोचने लगे क्या strength है in my city, instead of you know the answer directly. Yes, tourism purpose it is good in all these things. So this is honesty, correct? This thing we need to keep in
Yes.
mind first. Okay, and regarding for example, next question आता है कि regarding for example attire, what should be the attire? So definitely why normal casual job, formal pant and shirt and tie and whatever you are wearing, it is fantastic.
Yes.
Only thing is shoes and belt and this color should be matched. That is
Mhm.
normal. Okay, so that is, you should not worry about it. That also. Then when you enter into the interview, okay, room, so you will be greeted by basically the chairman only. Correct. So there are five members will be there. So wherever your chair is there, in front of that chair, directly in front, chairman will be sitting. So you and the chairman will be just opposite to each other. Two members your this side, left side, two members your right side. That things you need to keep in mind. So
Yes.
starting conversation will be done by the chairman only. So easily you can understand this guy is chairman. And another important है कि, for example, you can do this also. कि whatever the UPSC members are there, because UPSC is body, 9 members are there. You just go through
Yes.
about those members' name and what they have done and their photograph, so that once you have seen the photograph, na, then you will be familiar with that face. So ऐसा नहीं है कि okay, this
Yes.
face I am saying now only. So for that purpose, your nervousness will reduce, because you are aware that this guy I am aware. One thing, correct?
Yes.
So you need to see all the 9 faces, because you are not aware which interview board will be with you. And so when
Yes.
interview board is going to greet you, na, definitely first thing you need to say, कि may I sit or not? You need to take the permission. This is the first thing. And he will say, yes, just sit over there. Good morning, good afternoon, जो भी है उस समय that you greet. उसमें यही होता है कि sometimes लोग बोलते हैं कि there is one lady is there, so you need to greet lady first, and then see one thing you need to notice: if there is a chairman and the lady, one member is lady, correct? Then again
Yes.
you need to first greet to the chairman only, because hierarchy
Yes.
wise he is the highest guy, at the above, correct?
Yeah.
So you need to greet always chairman first, and then you can come lady first, and then other male members. But again, it has nothing to do with marks also. You should not worry about that. Ki these things are going to decide your marks. So chairman first, and then lady, then other male members. Clear?
Yes.
Once you sit, then chairman definitely will going to start. So at that moment, few things you need to remember. Please try to remember your roll number. Okay, they
Yes.
will not ask questions, but if they ask, what is your roll number? So you will feel embarrassed. Okay, I am
Yes.
not aware about my roll number even. So try to remember your roll number, your name and photograph. And that photograph you need to keep in mind that is given in the def. So that they will sometimes क्या होता है कि they will show you this is the def, this is you. So आपको पहचान में आना चाहिए हाँ this photo I have given you. You forget that also. That should not be. This is the
Yes.
common thing, correct?
Yes.
Next thing is when this person, chairman will start asking questions from the first itself. He will be the first guy. He will start asking questions to you. So when chairman start asking questions, first thing he will going to look your name, your date of birth, and then he will go directly to your hobbies, whatever hobby and interest you have mentioned. So he will ask questions from hobby and interest. This is the common thing happen in the every interview. So definitely your hobby is completely full because you have written a lot of things in your hobby, correct? So a lot of questions you will get from the hobby part only. Once that questions have been over, he will not ask more than 5 to 6 questions. That's it. And then he will pass the baton to other members. Then other members, one by one, they will ask questions. And after
Yes.
that, what will happen? Last again, chairman will going to ask questions to you. And at this moment, chairman will not ask more than 2 to 3 questions. Not more than that, because already 30 minutes over. So now this chairman will say, your interview is over. All the best. You just need to say thank you to every member and then you just move. And जब बाहर जा रहे don't look backside again. Correct? Because it not looks good because they
Yes.
start talking to each other and you start looking. That is right to privacy again with the problem. Correct? So
Yes.
just go outside simply and without any headache, without any judgmental way. Keep in mind that my interview is bad or good. Nothing. Even I am telling you, after 5 minutes, you will not realize there how the 30 minutes have been completely spent with them. आपको ये लगेगा कि only just 5 minutes we have spent with these guys, but it's only 30 to 35 minutes. And some common people will, some outside, they will say you're in, like for example, next day or medical will be there. The day your interview is over, then medical, I will, and medical they have done okay later. So when medical will happen, वो छोड़ दो, बाहर आओगे ना, then other your fellow persons also colleagues will be there, those who are appearing. However, कितना minute हुआ 25, 35. Say even though 25 minutes happen, you should not worry. Your interview was bad. Even though 40 minutes happen, it's nothing to worry कि you 100% going to select. Correct? ऐसा कोई पैरामीटर नहीं है. Those who उनका interview only 20 minutes, they also got selected. उनका 40 minutes, they also got selected or not selected. Because the selection is not only based on this interview, based on your mains exam also. Correct? If you scored well in the mains exam, then interview marks doesn't matter that much. Interview marks matter here only for whether you will get IES or IEES. That's it. Correct?
Yes.
So उसमें मत फंसना कभी. Correct? And then whatever like WhatsApp or something, some मतलब tricky questions they ask. See, जरूरी नहीं कि the tricky questions they are going to ask to you only. They never ask such questions which we actually receive from the social media. Sometimes हम लोग receive
Yes.
करते हैं कि interview में ऐसा पूछा. I am telling from my own personal experience. I have given 3 times interview. Okay, so that is the reason personal experience. They never ask such questions. All 100% questions will be from your def. If def is not full pack, because sometimes क्या होता है कि they have not mentioned anything like interest or price. It may be possible that was
Yes.
life of that student. Then only they ask questions on current affair or issue based. Since your interview, I think, is after 10th of March only, correct?
Yes, sir.
Second phase, correct? So your interview maximum chances it will be on def only because already current affair questions होते हैं they ask only starting like from interview started हो गया so first 10 days whosoever is going to interview they will be asked the current affair questions because after that all the current affair questions already outside in the market they start telling you they have asked this then you also prepare the same thing correct
Yes.
so they stopped asking those questions then so current affair, you need to read current affairs, but issue based only. Like for example, when any issue is happening, like for example, boycott Bollywood issue is happening. So okay, correct.
Sorry, sir.
There's like
Sorry, sir.
boycott Bollywood एक issue चल रहा है ना कि Bollywood movie
Yes,
को
sir.
boycott. सो ये इशू आपको बस हैंडल करना है. सो इट इज नॉट ए करंट अफेयर इशू है ना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल बुलडोजर, we have seen in Madhya
Mm.
Pradesh also government is following the same thing. So this is an issue.
Yes.
So they can ask whether it is right or wrong in okay that. Then uniform civil code,
Mm.
because see you are Jain, correct or not? So uniform
Yes, sir.
civil code is one of the question. So they will ask. So this is issue based question they are going to ask you if you are going a later stage, or factual questions they are not going to ask you. Even if they are asking factual questions, if you are not aware the answer, simply say sorry. Don't guess. Don't guess. Because guess bhi karoge, it may be right, it may be wrong. I am telling you this: if 10 questions they are asking, if 9 questions were factual based and one question was opinion based, if all those 9 questions you fail to answer, still your marks will not going to be reduced. Whatever the 10th question opinion based, wahan pe to you cannot say sorry, you need to tell, correct?
Yes.
So in that, your entire marks will depend on there only. So you should not worry about if they start asking questions how much metric ton gold India import. It doesn't matter. It is a Google. We can do Google. Or sometimes क्या होता है कि when you answer okay there, so sometimes they used to correct you. Okay, and they correct deliberately just to know about you. Correct, like you are correct. Whatever you have given the answer, you 100% aware. Okay, I am correct now. But another guy, he is interfering with you. He was saying, no, you are not correct. So you should not fight with that guy. Simply say, okay, sir, it may be possible. After the interview, I will go and I will recheck the facts. And if I am wrong, I will recorrect myself. He will be happy. That guy is, see, ultimately, when you become IS or IPS, you need to meet with politicians only most of the time. जो MLA,
Yes.
MP, or ministers, they are not aware of all the facts. It is well known, not because they do not want to know, they are not having that much of time to know all these facts. And you have put some facts before them, and they are saying, no, this fact is not correct. आप उनसे झगड़ा करोगे नहीं ना, है ना, नहीं झगड़ा
Mm.
करना है. तो same they tried, they are at least okay, they are searching in you whether you are such guy or not. So आप simply बोलोगे, okay sir, I will recheck after the interview. If I am incorrect, then I will going to correct myself. So don't argue with them.
Yes.
Correct. So because sometimes क्या होता है कि debate when it becomes argument, we don't know. And these guys are already 60, 65 years. So it's just like our father,
Yes.
they take on ego, correct or not? Okay, I am
Mm.
older, so how you can do this? So that we need to maintain, and definitely, and we need not to say something that going against the service also. Like for example, आप बोल रहे हो, when I will be in the service, I will do this and that I will change everything. See, you are just a civil servant. You are not entire government, so you cannot change a lot of things. For example, once actually when I was there, okay, and one question they have asked to me: if you became okay Indian Prime Minister, so how you are going to change the India-Pakistan relationship? Up see, within 5 minutes, how I can change the relationship between India and Pakistan? Already there is Jawaharlal Nehru, already there is other prime minister, they are much better than me right now, even, correct or not? How I can tell?
Yes.
So definitely here we need to say that, see, it is not possible for me. This is India Pakistan critical relationship. Within 5 minutes I can't answer this. Yes, and then you
Mm.
make little bit humorous. If you made me the Pakistan prime minister, then I will try. Correct. So this is again, this is not an answer, but humorous. So they will be happy. Okay, fun moment हो गया. Because they are taking interview from the last few many days. उनको अच्छा लगा कि at least this guy is humorous also. Correct. So
Yes.
that also we need to keep in mind. Clear? So no argument with them. If you are, do not know the answer, simply say no, I don't know. और some questions ऐसे होंगे जो cases related, for example, जहाँ पे cases are already going in the court, judiciary, and they will
Yes.
ask questions regarding that also. So वहां पे भी you need to say simple. अगर आपको लग रहा है कि for example if they ask question that is at that time it was a controversy regarding any particular criminal case, regarding any criminal incident happened, and they asking your opinion, तो आप simply बोलो कि according to the fact which are available in the media, according to that I can answer only this much. Since matter is sub judice, it is better to decide by the court only, because I am not aware about the all the facts which is available. Whatever facts are available in the media, according to that only I can tell you. So इसमें लग रहा है कि देखो this guy is that guy. कि whenever he will come into the media, because when you become IAS you will be in the before the media will ask question lot of things to you. तो वो क्या ऐसी तो बोलते हैं ना, this matter is under sub judice, I cannot comment over it, right? I am not aware of
Yes.
100% facts. When I collect the fact, then only I can answer. So such is a diplomatic answers you can give, correct? So that also you need to keep in mind there. So these are the few things as I told you, because these things are matter actually there. These things are matter, and don't be prejudgmental. Prejudgmental in the sense क्या होता है कि when you will be there, other members also will be there, other UPSC aspirant, those who are appearing for the interview in that day. So sometimes क्या होता है कि they tell कि this particular interviewer जो board है, it is softer, it is not softer, they ask tough questions. आप judgmental हो गए, आपका यही हुआ, आप ना सोचोगे कि I also need to get softer only, but you got that not, you got that जिसको सब लोग गलत गलत बोल रहे थे, you got that interview. अब देखो आप प्री ऑक्यूपाइड माइंड से जाओगे ना वहां पे कि ओके ये तो गया मेरा इंटरव्यू खत्म. डोंट थिंक दिस वे, क्योंकि स्टूडेंट गेट सिलेक्टेड फ्रॉम दैट बोर्ड आल्सो, करेक्ट? एंड दोज हु गोइंग टू द सॉफ्टवेयर साइड ना, स्टूडेंट नॉट गेट सिलेक्टेड फ्रॉम दैट बोर्ड आल्सो. तो यूपीएससी का ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है, दैट इज देयर नेचर to know about you. Only thing is you need to make the composure pace that need to be maintained. That's it. So you should not listen there anyone's opinion कि ये बोर्ड अच्छा है या ये बोर्ड खराब है. Every board is good for you. Ultimately your aim is to get selection. That's it. Correct? So that you need to.
Yes.
So this is the common things. And after that, definitely you should not discuss with anyone. And there is, for example, interview जो होगा, it can be before noon or afternoon. दोनों में possible है.
Yes.
Okay, before noon है then it is good, or afternoon is bad, ऐसा भी नहीं सोचना है आपको, करेक्ट? समटाइम्स होता है कि ओके आफ्टरनून हो गया, आई विल गेट स्लीप देयर, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. यू विल नॉट गेट स्लीप. ओके, टेक प्रॉपर स्लीप ऑन द नाइट ओनली. if 1 or 2 days before if you are not studying or reading, it is nothing to worry. Only thing is morning में just read the newspaper. Last 5 to 6 days जो भी होगा, only focus on newspaper and nothing to worry. Don't try to make notes also. कुछ भी नहीं होगा. सिंपल प्रिपेयर होके जाओ, समय से टाइम से पहले वहां पे पहुंचो, दैट इज गुड. एंड बिना ऐसी जजमेंटल के कुछ भी अपने दिमाग में नहीं रखना है, करेक्ट? कोई कुछ भी बोले वहां पे, सी यू विल गेट लॉट ऑफ पीपल, सो स्टूडेंट देयर वो बोलेंगे हमारा तीसरा इंटरव्यू है, फोर्थ इंटरव्यू, आपको लगे मेरा तो सेकंड अटेम्प्ट ही है, फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू है, दिस गाय ऑलरेडी गिवन 3 इंटरव्यू, सो ही डेफिनेटली विल बी सिलेक्टेड, आई एम नॉट. सी दिस इज नॉट द केस. Our first, third, fourth, everyone is same only. So that.
Yes.
Next thing is regarding your def, what you need to prepare basically, because since you have taken mathematics optional. So how was optional paper your mathematics in mains exam?
Went good, sir.
Went good, correct? Okay.
Yes.
So and your, I think graduation was electrical engineering, correct?
Yes, sir.
So why electrical engineering already is the optional? Why have not chosen electrical engineering? Why mathematics?
Sir, it was an objective decision. I looked at the past year's scores of both electrical and maths and decided I would be able to score better with maths.
Okay, good. This is the honest actually. This is the honest, because that is how actually you have chosen. Not like that. No, mathematics, electrical engineering, I have taken this, I am not aware about it. No, you are good in electrical engineering also. But since I was having options was given by the UPSC, so I have chosen mathematics. Simple, correct?
Yes.
Next is because your father is also in the service, I think, correct?
Yes, sir.
So your father is transport commissioner, correct? So
yes,
जो questions होंगे based on traffic, because most of the cities they are facing the traffic, either it is Bangalore or Chennai or Mumbai. So on that questions will be asked, what solutions you can give regarding to how to solve this traffic issue. So when you deal with the traffic issue, you need to keep in mind other factors also, like migration, and our tier 1 cities are overpopulated. We need to create a few more tier 2 and tier 3 cities so that population should remain there itself. Okay?
yes,
So traffic pay, some questions will be asked to you. Next is, okay, your mother is also Capital Advisors Private Limited. So यहाँ पे again, यहाँ पे whatever questions they will ask only those questions which you are aware about the answer. They simply say, what is this Capital Advisor Private Limited? What work this particular company does? What is the objective of the company? That's it. Not more than that. and then IIT Delhi, correct? Pass out in
Yes, sir.
2021. So electrical engineering, if they are asked questions will be very common in nature. Very common because those who are asking questions, they also not belong to the electrical engineering background, so they cannot
Yes,
ask
sir.
that much of difficult questions. So only thing is they ask electrical engineering, for example, like electricity. Okay, har ghar bijli pahuncha ya nahi? Different government schemes to actually send the electricity to each and every house, affordable electricity is available or not, or renewable energy. So यहीं से वो
Yes.
connect करेंगे renewable energy के बारे में, ये सारी like EV के बारे में, कोई EV का पूरा चल रहा है ना, electrical vehicles. So
Mm.
for that कि
Yes.
what is the drawback of the EV, they will not ask positive side, positive everyone aware, ड्रॉबैक क्या इसका हो जाएगा,
Mm.
वो आपको प्रिपेयर करना है, whether EV is the future or whether IC engine is not the future. So such questions, correct?
Mm.
And what is the main issue in EV, whether we can store the electricity or not. So you are already
Yes.
IIT Delhi, so can you tell about it, whether we can store electricity? So that thing also you need to inform. And then they can ask how electrical engineering is going to help when you are the district magistrate or DC or IPS or police, how it is going to help you in the administration. तो उसके बारे में आपको सोचना है कि how, because see, if when you are district magistrate, most of the departments under you only, so if any issue regarding the electricity there, correct, then I can understand there whenever we discuss with our team, so I can understand easily, so that knowledge will
Yes.
going to help me. And in IIT I have not actually learned only about electrical engineering, because when I was in IIT, a lot
Mm.
of other things was also happening. I know how to form the committee, I know how to be the member in the one team, how to lead the team. These character also I have learned from there only,
Yes.
correct? So that questions will be there. Next is few more things. One regarding this hobby, वगैरह. Like okay, you are having all India rank. Again, they will ask chess. Right now, chess का issue क्या हो रहा है? Cheating.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm.
AI based chat हो रहा है. Like recently, I think yesterday only the Hindu में one
Yes, sir.
extra में था ना कि one this
Text method
Carlson
is
and
sir.
versus. Okay, they have used the AI version, correct?
Yes, sir.
तो उसके बारे में क्वेश्चन आएगा. सेम आई थिंक इंडिया में विश्वनाथन एंड दिस जरोधा का नितिन कामत द गाय जरोधा फाउंडर, दे आल्सो प्लेड वन गेम, ओके, चेस का गेम ऑनलाइन, एंड देन जरोधा का एक्चुअली डिफीटेड विश्वनाथन. Okay, Jirodha founder has defeated the Viswanathan Anand. Okay, and then Jirodha guy accepted this also later that he has done cheating by using the AI. So now question can be asked whether AI is the end of the chess or not. So chess पे वो ध्यान रखना है,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
And then उसके ज्यादा chess पे कोई question आपसे नहीं पूछेगा. That is more than enough. And another important questions here will be, okay, this chess is important because lot of time it was in the news. Then why you have not actually selected Delhi? Delhi was your home state, correct? So why Delhi was
Yes,
not
sir.
selected home state, home cadre? What is the do you not want to work in Delhi? So that question will be because you have selected no, right?
Yes, sir.
So उस पे भी frame question कर लेना कि because I think your father was working there or not? Delhi. Your father was working in Madhya Pradesh
Earlier, yes, sir.
or in Delhi, where he was working.
Sir, for around 16 years, we were in Delhi, and
Okay, okay.
now we are in Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh, okay. So उसके लिए भी one answer you need to formulate whatever the reason could be कि why I do not prefer Delhi, or simply बोल देना because you have chosen Uttar Pradesh. So simple सा है कि Delhi has no that much of problem. Already Delhi में officers are there. I want to contribute on Uttar Pradesh or Madhya Pradesh. So Madhya Pradesh is the first, correct? So
Yes, sir.
because MP is my okay, जहाँ पे even currently I am living, I have seen MP right now. What are the problems are there? So I want to contribute here. Delhi is already fine running, correct?
Yes,
Otherwise,
sir.
otherwise if I was giving opportunity to work in Delhi, I am happy to work in Delhi because this is an all India service. So I am ready to work anywhere. Simple.
Yes.
So that question next is okay. You have okay. Foreign service is the fifth foreign service.
Yes.
So okay, fifth because why then they will say why you have chosen foreign service fifth because you will not get foreign service now because already you have chosen second police and then third is this IRS. So simply because there is no option of not opt out, I need to give preference. I was given opportunity to give, so I have given the preference. Simple.
Yes.
Okay, and then you have chosen this revenue over custom. Sorry, custom over revenue you have chosen, correct? So again, यहाँ पे
Yes, sir.
they will not because simply बोलते हैं ना ऐसा कोई मेरा objective नहीं था कि why I do not I want to custom or income tax preference they have asked, so I have given the preference,
Yes.
correct? And next is huh, So this much you need to be aware about it. Current affair में issue create कर लिख देना कि what are the issues are going on. Otherwise, I will give you the list of the issues. I will forward you the list of the issues. You need to prepare on those issues, or you need to make a opinion based in the sense that should be follow Buddha or Mahavir, middle path, not extreme, neither government side, not
Yes.
opposition side, in middle path only. And your solution should be that which is workable, which is sustainable. Like ethics paper में बोला, case study में we used to say ना कि should be workable solution. ऐसा ना हो कि for example उन्होंने बोल दिया कोई ब्रिज गिर गया या रोड नहीं है और you are district magistrate, what will you do? आपने बोल दिया रोड बनवा दो, कहाँ से बनवा दोगे? फिर from where you will get the money? Budget need to be passed. It is a time taken
Yes.
process, so it is not a sustainable solution, correct? So workable solutions only we need to provide them. And but only thing is be honest and don't be nervous at all. See, right now I am not finding you nervous at all. Same exposure composure should be at that moment also. And you have enough time.
Yes.
समटाइम्स क्या होता है इनफ टाइम की वजह से नर्वस और आ जाता है क्योंकि सबका इंटरव्यू हुआ जा रहा है ना एंड यू स्टार्ट रीडिंग अदर योर फ्रेंड्स का they are telling they have asked this. See, even though sometimes you will find कि they have asked some difficult questions to them, आप बोलोगे कि how I can answer such questions. See, they have asked difficult questions only because they are deaf, not because they will ask same questions to you also. When they are going to
Yes.
ask questions to you, those questions can be difficult for your friends also because that was not in their depth. For example, if someone was asked regarding chemical engineering, okay, regarding something, so then they will not ask that questions to you, correct or not, because that is not in your depth. So आपको भोपाल
Yes.
के बारे में याद करना है. भोपाल, this tragedy happened. Okay, so what the today condition is regarding this tragedy, whether they are still suffering, whether they have received the compensation or not, where the case is going on, all these things. So भोपाल के बारे में, एमपी के बारे में, एमपी टूरिज्म के लिए ओके कैसे हमको करना है, that things also we require, correct? So that is also required कि how to improve Madhya Pradesh in tourism sector, whether Madhya Pradesh still comes under Bimaru state or not, what are the development happened in the Madhya Pradesh. So 10 years back का डेटा और आज का डेटा आपको ध्यान रखने का, तुरंत गिना दो उनको. 10 years back ये सिचुएशन थी, आज ये है, तो it is improved now. Madhya Pradesh में Indore is always there at the top city, clean city. When Indore is already clean city, why we were not able to implement in other cities? So that also you need to be prepared.
Yes.
इतना आपको अभी करना. So this is the my first interactions. I am today. It is not the interview. It is just interactions. How interview happened actually, right? So any doubt if you are having, you also can ask. Any doubt or any myth you are having in your mind, you can ask actually.
So regarding knowledge only, I had a doubt whether it gives a bad impression if we don't know some basic things.
Nothing. See, कुछ होता है common sense. Some things are common sense. Common sense may if you are saying no, then it is a problem. If otherwise, it is not a problem. Like for example, they will ask one question. Okay, you have read electrical engineering. Tell me which books actually you have read during electrical engineering. अब आप नहीं बता पा रहे because you have long back you have not read. ये होता है embarrass.
Yes.
Correct. Then why you actually so much 4 years you have studied, you forgot everything now, correct? So that is not it. Again, if they are asking questions like how much ton of gold India import, if you fail to answer, nothing to worry. Google is there. What is the use of it? Nothing. So they know that. Only thing, see, such questions they will ask only when enough material is not available in the depth. If enough material is available in the depth, then they are going to ask here only. And again, knowledge doesn't matter. I'm telling you, knowledge doesn't matter. So sometimes क्या होता है हम लोग focus too much on the knowledge, and because of that we forget we need to focus on attitude, aptitude, and this your honesty. We need to focus here actually. Knowledge already has been checked in mains, and they know about it. That is the reason you are there for interview.
Yes, sir.
Regarding general questions of mathematics, may any Nobel Prize is there in mathematics or not? Why there is no Nobel Prize? Any other that is equal to the Nobel Prize mathematics? Any important mathematician के नाम बताओ? How mathematics will help you in the administration? Tell me this. ऐसा question they will ask. So we will frame such questions. I will frame few questions regarding your depth, and will forward you around 50 questions. You what time? And then you prepare the answer on that. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Any other question?
No, sir.
No. Okay, so if any day if you find any other questions, already I think you are having WhatsApp number, correct? You just forward the questions or answer anything. I am happy to answer there, correct? So don't hesitate there. Don't hesitate to wait my side. You just come forward. As many times you are interacting with me, you will going to help there, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Ayan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.